Hello, my dear Bacho, and welcome back. I know, exams are just around the corner and the tension is probably building up, right? But hey, don't you worry one bit. Today, we are going to tackle the geography chapter on maps. And trust me, we'll make it so simple, you'll wonder why you ever stressed about it in the first place.
So, tell me honestly, are you feeling a little bit stressed looking at all these lines and symbols? Feeling that pressure to remember every single detail? Yeah, I get it. I know that feeling. But believe me, in the next few minutes, we're gonna flip that feeling completely.
I mean, seriously, you guys use Google Maps for everything. You track your Swiggy order right down to the last street corner. If you can do all that, then believe me, you already know the basics of maps. This chapter is going to be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's dive right in. First things first, what exactly is a map? You might draw a little picture to show your friend how to get to your house, but is that really a map? Let's find out. Now, just look at your screen. On the left, we've got a sketch of Delhi from a long time ago. It's a drawing, right? It gives you a general idea. But on the right, that is a proper map. It's precise, it's accurate, every single road is exactly where it's supposed to be. You see that huge difference?
So that drawing on the left, that's what we call a sketch map. The two big words to remember here are freehand and fails to preserve true scale. It's just a rough idea, not an accurate picture of reality.
And this, my dear students, is a map. It's a picture of the Earth on a flat surface. But the magic ingredient, the one word that makes all the difference, the word that separates a simple drawing from a real map, is scale. So remember this, without scale, it's not a map. It's just a sketch.
Think of making a map like cooking a perfect biryani. You need the right ingredients in the right amounts. So here are the 5 secret ingredients, your little cheat code for understanding how any map is made.
Let's break it down really quick. Step 1, scale. Just think of this as the zoom level on your phone. Easy. Step 2, projection. Now this is the tricky one, trying to make our round Earth flat on a piece of paper. It's kind of like trying to flatten an orange peel without it tearing. Step 3, generalization. You can't show every single tree and house, so you have to choose what's important. Step 4, design. This is about making it look good and easy to read. And finally, step 5, construction, the actual drawing of the map. Now for your exams, the most, and I mean most, important ingredient is scale. This is where a lot of questions come from, but it's super easy once you get the hang of it. Let's break it down. Okay, look at this map. We call this a small scale map. Why? Because it shows a very large area. You can see Delhi, Gurgaon, Ghaziabad, the whole NCR. But because you're looking from so far away, you see very little detail. It's like looking at your city from an airplane window.
Now, let's zoom in a bit. The scale is getting larger. We're looking at a smaller area now, see? Mostly just Delhi. And what happens? Suddenly, you can see more details. The main roads and colonies are starting to pop up.
And this is a perfect example of a large-scale map. Look at that. We've zoomed right into a very small area, just central New Delhi, but the detail is incredible. We can see Connaught Place, Parliament House, individual streets. Everything is crystal clear.
And for the final level, super zoom. This is a guide map, a super large-scale map. It covers a tiny area, maybe just your neighborhood, but it shows every single building, park, and little lane. This is what you'd use if you were walking around as a tourist.
Okay, everyone, get your phones ready. Take a screenshot of this slide. This is your ultimate cheat sheet for exams. Just remember, large-scale maps show a small area with lots of detail, and small-scale maps show a large area with less detail. Got it? Perfect.
All right, just like when you go to a restaurant, you have a menu, right? With starters, main course, desserts. Well, maps also have a menu. There's a different type of map for every single purpose.
And this menu is divided into 2 main sections. First, you've got physical maps. These show all the natural things, mountains, rivers, soil types. Then you have cultural maps, which show everything that we humans have built or done, cities, roads, population, industries. Simple. Here's a perfect example. This is a physical map of Nagpur district. You can see it showing things like the slope of the land and where the hills are. It's all about the natural physical geography of the place. And now, look at the same place, Nagpur, but this is a cultural map. What is it showing? It's showing where people live, the population density. This is all about human activity, man-made patterns.
See the difference? Okay, you've learned the concepts, you've seen the examples, now it's time to become exam warriors. Let's put this knowledge to the test and crack some actual exam questions together. Come on, you can do this.
Here's the first question. A map with a scale of 1 to 4,000 or larger, remember that means it's a very large scale, showing maximum detail for a very small area. So, what is it called? Take a second to think.
And the answer is A, cadastral map. Yes, these are those super-duper detailed maps that show property boundaries, often for tax purposes. Amazing job if you got that right.
Okay, next one. Which one of these is not an essential element for making a map? Think back to our 5 secret ingredients. Which one was not on that list?
Of course, the answer is D, history of maps. While history is super interesting, you don't actually need to know it to make a map, right? Projection, generalization, and design are absolutely essential. You guys are on fire.
Before we finish, here is your final last-minute revision summary. Just 3 golden rules to lock in your memory. 1. A map must have a scale. 2. Large scale equals small area and more detail. And 3. Small scale equals large area and less detail. Remember this, and you will ace any question on scale.
And that's it. See, I told you it was simple. You are now a map master. Walk into that exam hall with full confidence because you've absolutely got this. All the very, very best for your exams, bachcho. And hey, if this helped you out, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with all your friends, and please let me know in the comments which chapter you want me to simplify next. Bye for now.